Isla de Flores is a small, quiet island town in the northern region of Peten, Guatemala. The island is one of the safest places in the northern part of the country and is connected by land through a causeway. Though exploring outside of the island, in the areas of Santa Elena and San Benito requires a bit more caution, but offers a more authentic experience. The island is surrounded by the third largest lake in the country, Lake Peten Itza. If you're visiting Flores, chances are you're headed to see one of the top destinations in the country, the great ancient Mayan civilization of Tikal. If your main destination is Tikal, I highly recommend staying at least 2 nights in Flores to explore and see what it has to offer. This small town is a hidden gem. It has a relaxing vibe, friendly locals, and many restaurants and cafes. The highest point on the island is the Catedral Nuestra Señora de los Remedios y San Pablo Itza. If you're backpacking from Belize, this is one of the towns you'll be passing through. It's a great hub to relax and rejuvenate before you continue on your journey. One of the first things I recommend doing once you arrive is explore the narrow corridors of the island. It may seem like you can get lost easily, but if you keep walking, you'll eventually get to the other side. From there, you can walk along the outer rim of the island and find your way back. The other mode of transportation on the island is by tuk-tuk. Just make sure to cover up if you plan on exploring midday. It's not only hot, but humid. The roads are paved in the outer lower parts of the island, but as you go inward, the road is made up of cobblestone and trucks and vans are not permitted. Since the island is a hub for travelers, it caters towards tourism. You'll come across many souvenir stores, as well as restaurants, cafes, and rooftop bars throughout the island. Another common mode of transportation is by Lancha. You can take one of the many public lanchas to cross the lake. As you walk along the outer parts of the island, you can spot certain areas where these boats dock and congregate. Simply go up to one of the operators and tell them where you want to go. For reference, it costs about 5 quetzales to cross the lake to San Miguel, and 5 quetzales is less than $1. San Miguel is directly on the opposite side, north of Flores. It has more restaurants, bars, and a few small beaches. What stands out most is the viewpoint of Flores Island during sunset. Another place you travel by boat is the Island Museum of Santa Barbara, where you have Mayan artifacts on display from nearby ruins. You can also go halfway around the lake as I did for 100 quetzales. Just make sure to negotiate your rate beforehand. If you feel a bit adventurous, you can go spelunking in the caves of Akun Khan. Getting there from the island is a short 15-minute ride by tuk-tuk. The area is somewhat secluded with barely any traffic going in and out. Once you've reached the caves, ask the driver to wait for you. That way, you'll have a ride back. Once you arrive, you'll be greeted by someone at the entrance.
Hola, adiós.
It costs 25 quetzales to enter the caves. There is no lighting, so make sure to bring a flashlight or rent one at the entrance. Aktun has several chambers with oddly shaped stalactites and stalagmites. These formations are made up of limestones. There are certain parts of the caves that are narrow and tight, and they require you to hunch down, so if you're claustrophobic, be aware. Though these narrow pathways aren't long. Parts of the pathway are uneven and slippery, so make sure to bring shoes with good traction, unlike me, where I went with sandals. Though some of the terrain is uneven, it's quite manageable to explore for beginners. There are pathways and directional markings as well as points of interest, so the chances of you getting lost is slim, unless you run out of battery for your flashlight. Because of this, you'll be advised not to be in the cave for more than 1 hour. The good news is you can explore the caves in about 30 to 45 minutes. This has only been the 3rd cave that I've been to. I was hesitant at first going in, I didn't see anyone else, but as I went deeper, I acclimated to the darkness. like exploring fish markets and night markets around the world, but due to time constraints, I didn't have enough time to go to the one in Santa Elena. However, the driver did give me a quick glimpse by driving right through it. This was late in the afternoon when most shops were closing. After spelunking Akun and going around Santa Elena, I made my way back to the island to get something to eat. You really can't go wrong with any of the places to eat on the island. However, the following places I highly recommend because they are memorable. One of these places is Maple and Tocino. They have a friendly staff, it's a great place to eat breakfast, and they have a wide variety of beverages to cool off from the midday heat. It's located in the outer rim of the island with a direct view of San Miguel. The other cafe I recommend checking out is El Cafe Chelero. They have a big menu to choose from and also inexpensive. As for a main dish, I recommend La Playa Ziquinche. They have a great selection of food and a patio with a view of the lake during sunset. This is Carlos's place. It's an Airbnb and is located right above Maple and Tocino. His place has a balcony with a great view overlooking San Miguel. His place was easy to find since it's the same location as the cafe. From the airport, all I had to do was show him the cafe and he knew where the location was. This is the front side of the building and this is the back. The entrance to the house is through a narrow alleyway. The place is secure with a deadbolt lock. This place is well furnished for your comfort. The place has a stove, oven, microwave, a fridge, and a water dispenser. It has a washer and dryer located right outside your room, an AC unit in the bedroom, and fans around the house. The Wi-Fi is decent but can get slow at times. The plumbing also worked well. I didn't have any problems with the toilet or the shower. This place is also a few steps away from a dock. The only thing to consider about this place is the noise level at night. During my stay, there was loud music blasting every night from nearby. It didn't bother me, but it might be an issue for some, so take that into consideration. Besides that, I do highly recommend his place. It's clean, it's spacious, it's well furnished, fairly priced, and it has a great view. He also has excellent and fast communication. Flores is a quaint town with friendly locals, colorful facades, delicious food, and countless scenic views. If you're in the northern part of Guatemala, make sure to check this place out and give yourself enough time to explore. Life is simple and relaxing here, with hints of a bustling modern town. I can only imagine what this place will look like in several years as an influx of travelers visit this place as more countries open up.